couple more things here because like I need to go put some money in my parking.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna hold you. TAXSTONE's trial has been going on. Right?
Yep.
Troy Ave has taken the stand. He said it was him, right? To refresh people's memory, TAXSTONE and Troy Ave, TAXSTONE, one of the original hood podcast mans, right, was going off on his podcast back in the days, right? So, calling everybody, oh, this rapper's pussy, that rapper, oh, who cares about this guy? Oh, I'll smack the shit out of it. And he was just, he didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the letter.
Oh, shit.
And
It's got me zoning. He got me zoned.
He bumped into Troy Ave in the club.
Yeah.
And he had some choice words for Troy Ave back in the days. They bumped into Troy Ave at Troy Ave show. A shootout ensued. Banger, Troy Ave's bodyguard died, R.I.P. And in that shootout, they're saying that, I guess, TAXSTONE shot first.
Yep.
That's the shot that hit Banger.
Yep.
Troy Ave wrestled the gun out of his hand and then let off 2 shots, and somebody else was hit in the club.
Yeah.
Right? So Troy Ave was on trial he was being accused of attempted murder, right?
Yeah, well, murder.
And discharging of a firearm in public and all the type of stuff. Yep. And TAXSTONE, he was charged with the firearm as well as the murder of Banger. Okay? Yeah. I'm laying this all out because now that we have the trial here, he's in court saying he did it. Yeah. I got into a fight with him and this is what happened. Like he basically, he's testifying.
Yeah.
Is he snitching?
He has no choice in his sense, right?
Well, he's retelling what happened in the situation, and that is going to result in TAXSTONE possibly getting life in prison.
Well,
is he snitching?
He is, yeah, because his best friend died. You kill my best friend. He killed his bodyguard died, right?
Right.
Yeah, he has to explain that to that man's family. He had to bury that man. He had to do a lot, right? Like that's something now. How can he live with, in a sense of then facing this man's kids, and then this guy goes, he's still gonna go to jail, right? But he's in a position where, you know what I mean? He has to say something personally, Troy, but he didn't have to be like pointing at him and shit.
Well, that's
like
part of the deal, right? Like for him, like that's why I laid out the whole situation.
We're
for
grown
him
men here.
to be like, this was self-defense.
You're not killing my friend and getting away with it. I'm just saying that. I'm being real. 100%. You're not killing my friend, and you got to deal with him. Granted, but if there's no way you can, right? And you're not living, and now you're a sidewalk nigga. Now you're a sidewalk nigga.
Now he's a sidewalk nigga.
Now he's a sidewalk
remember,
nigga.
Troy Ave, it was not some daisies and positive rapper. Troy Ave is Mr. Got That Work. He's, you know what I'm saying? I listened to his mixtape series with the backpack and, talking about he had to work in the backpack. He's holding on the block.
A lot of people can say what they want, bro, until they're in that position, bro. And it's really, yeah, if you put time on someone's back, you're a rat.
I agree.
Right? That's true. But if you kill my friend, and I'm going to try and get you, right? And he did do the right thing by, you know what I mean? Trying to attempt and shoot his firearm off at him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he wants to continue doing music, I guess. I don't think that's going to really be possible for him.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm
even
saying?
if he has any type of things going on the side, like street dealings going on.
That was a good
side.
analyzation though, Diamond. I
can't hear off mic.
Sorry.
Off mic is saying if you put time on a man's back, you're a rat.
Yeah.
Right? And I agree with that sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the way the street code goes, right? From my understanding of it, is that like for what Troy Ave is supposed to do in that situation, in order to pay respect to Banger's passing, is to go handle that himself, right? Or his people.
But he can't now.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
He's in a situation now. Yeah. But I'm saying when it happened, right? If he's getting charged with something, he's gonna have to eat that, and they go deal with that themselves. That's how the streets goes.
Yeah, that is. But a lot of times, a lot of people do things. You know, any people I know that have been in situations where their friend dies and they never ever got the guy that personally did their friend anything.
That's on them.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being real, right?
Yeah.
So
but
some people
what's
go on
supposed to happen is they're supposed to go deal with that themselves
that's what
and do it street justice wise.
that's what's supposed to be done.
Well, if
guess so.
that's according to the streets, I'm not saying that this is what, Friday Ricky Dread, the podcasters saying this is what you guys are supposed to do. Well, I'm just saying this is what, based on what the street rules have been, how I've been taught to understand.
Well, nowadays,
Street niggas ain't supposed to be in court saying about nothing about anything that they were in. Whether these guys did a crime together or they got into a beef, it's like, okay, yeah, we had a beef and somebody died.
Yeah.
But with all due respect to Banger's family and everything, niggas die every day, B. That's how the streets is.
I hear you.
Right? Go deal with that.
I hear you.
You gonna let them niggas kill your mans? You ain't gonna go spin the block for Banger?
No, I get you. I'm not justifying for this guy, but I have to say, like,
if he's a street nigga.
But see, that's the thing. I think when he was deciding to not be a street nigga no more, all that shit started happening.
Yeah, but the streets don't give you.
No,
it's not like
it doesn't stop. It
you
doesn't
can just
stop.
say, you know what? I'm just gonna go punch my clock for the last time. I'm not in the streets anymore. Like, just then that still makes you a rat.
Yeah,
because that means when the shit gets really hot, you punch your card, say I'm off of this, and now I'm gonna become a testifier.
Well, if you're a sidewalk nigga, you can do whatever you want.
If you're a sidewalk nigga,
and if you feel like your life's in danger,
but you can't be a street nigga and then say, you know what? Now I'm packing it up and taking my ball home, and I'll see you in court.
But
fam, you're gonna have to get that.
But
it's like the snitches get.
A lot of people are agreeing with Troy Ave's actions. There are a lot of he's not getting that much backlash from it because of the fact of who died, and because of the fact that a lot of bodyguards do die and they don't get any fucking recognition, and then the rapper is gone. You kind of see what I'm saying? You know how many attempts have been on like probably other rappers' lives, and we have a friend that's a big bodyguard right out there in the industry that deals with a lot of rappers. He lost a leg. You know what I'm saying? But he's told me certain things like, bro, he's had to before he gets into buildings, he's checked the building for bombs, and like he does the extra, and like there's really rappers that things happen to that you don't even know, and they're like the other day when Montana had a video shoot in Miami, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
All that shit went down,
right? Like, guys, you gotta kind of see it for what it is too. Like, there's no way like you hire this person. This person's with you for all his life, leaves his kids behind to roll with you all day in your house with your kids, making sure you're good, and then he goes somewhere with you, and then the man shoots and kills him, and you're still alive. He's alive. He has a different standard now. I'm not giving it up like that. I'm just giving you another side of things of life. Life. Not everybody's gonna do 25 years for you, and not everybody's gonna know how to bust a gun, and not everybody's gonna know how to kill somebody.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Some people, he's not. Troy Ave, this is where you really seen who he really was. This is where you really seen who he really was. He never was a gangster. Let's just be fucking for real.
If you're gonna put it into like the street tense,
he never was a gangster.
Was Banger playing Troy Ave's brethren in that scenario, or was he playing Troy Ave's paid bodyguard as a whatchamacallit, a client as a rapper?
But most of the time, that's what it starts from. Him being a client to then him being my friend.
Right.
Because you spend multiple time with this person after. You're there when they're cheating on their wives. You're there when you pick up the phone, you're telling the wife he's sleeping.
Yeah.
These are guys like, you know what I'm saying? You become now, so it's a little deeper than probably just, it's a bodyguard and he's gone.
Banger was his friend. So
exactly. So just hire another guy from another company.
Yeah.
Yes, he did put time on the man's back, but you got to understand too, TAXSTONE was always antagonizing him. TAXSTONE chucked the beef first. TAXSTONE shot his gun first. TAXSTONE fucking could have killed a lot more people in that room that day. TAXSTONE hit Mano's girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He did a lot too, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can't really. I'm not gonna sit here and really determine what God did. Like I ain't God, bro. I can't even play that. So when a lot of people want to speak about those things, it's a very fickle subject too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna let you kill my friend. And if you did kill my friend, fam, like okay, fam, like if you're already locked up for it, hopefully I don't know you. I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd put some money on your head or something.
Put some money on his head if it's a street thing.
If you can't do it, I'd put some money on your head. Fuck it. Because not everybody's gonna. I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm being real. Like, I don't know how to go and just start killing people. Come on, I'm just Dusty Wallace. I know how to write rhymes and fucking used to shoot basketball and like I fuck enough gal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have bad man friend, but like, you know what I mean? And even them, they would tell me, you can't fight. What the hell? Like, you got to be smart, right, in life. So it's kind of a thing where he could have stayed away from that club that night. Even yo, Mano's girl got shot too, eh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that got hurt through this whole ordeal. So
well, I don't know Mano near no courtroom though.
No, bro, Mano can't be near no courtroom because Mano ran out of his shoes that night. Literally,
yeah, like
he left his shoes there.
Right?
Yeah,
he could be a testifier, but I don't see him. I don't hear him in the
and for all you know,
popping up. Yeah. Actually, we don't know because the trial is still going on. We know. Next thing you know, Mano's on the stand.
Yeah,
that would be crazy, but I doubt it. But
no way. No way. No way.
Hi haters. Whoa, no, Mano, no.
Right.
I've already heard the sharp thing today. I can't have two Santa Clauses being real today, bro.
I'm definitely not agreeing with. I wish it could have ended up better for Troy. Honestly,
yeah.
because he came out with the shittier end of the stick. Your friend, you went somewhere, your friend died. You know what I mean? TAXSTONE's still alive. You're still alive.
And he got shot too.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? So, and he ended up still going to jail for a bit too, right?
He was gone for like 6 months.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot of things going on. He has kids. I guess Tax has kids. Everybody got kids, and you know what I'm saying. Now, it's just fam. It's a real big lesson learned.
Super
for the kids that are taking it in. Like it's not worth it at all. You know what I mean? You like really go to school, play some ball, do something.
Yeah.
You know, pick up a book for real. Like, you don't want to be older because, like, the people that I know that are older, really, from all the mistakes they made earlier, fam, they're paying for it now so bad. I'm like, wow. If I can tell a young you, don't do, like, yo, bro, you're playing ball, keep going. Even if it takes you to just a little D-League, keep going. Get out of here. Do something. Make some money for yourself because it ain't shit.
Streets is a myth, as Troy Ave says.
Yeah, God, it's a real myth, bro. So that's a very touchy subject, man. I wish brothers wouldn't be killing each other anyways.
Yeah.
You know? I wish it would just be like that. Why wouldn't it be like that, right? But it can't be.
Listen, fam.
Can't be.
This is the world we're already living in, man.
Yeah, toxic.
We love hip hop.